Okay, so now that we've looked at more of the essential items of the software, we're now going to look at some of the finer details that you mightn't use as often, but they are just as important. So we're going to look in this segment at absolute cell reference, or the use of dollar symbols or dollar signs. And I'm going to do this in the context of calories and looking at maintenance calories and so on. So assuming for some purposes a particular person wants to increase their maintenance calories by 1% each day over a 10-day period. So maybe I'll begin over here with day and type in the days. So again, using the recognizing the pattern 1 and 2, the Excel will then clicking and dragging will allow you to go to day 10. So again, our increase factor is going to be 1% each day. So we'll want to multiply our maintenance calories by this extra 1% each day. So on day 1 it'll be 1.01, on day 2 it'll be 1.02, and so on. So again, if you click and drag, this will extend it out to 1% each day. So maybe sometime previously this person has already determined how many calories they need to intake in order to just maintain their current weight, and let's assume that's 2200 calories. So what we would like to do is that find out how many calories they need to intake on each of these days. We would like to multiply this factor by this number, and again we can forgive the simplicity of the numbers just to indicate the method or the technique in the software. So we're going to multiply this factor by the maintenance calorie number in F1, cell F1, and we could click and drag this formula, but we'll find is that this does not give us the correct number. So what Excel is doing is recognizing this pattern that you want to multiply this number in cell B1 by F1 and then continues by dropping down one row each time. But what we want to do is keep multiplying by the quantity in F1. So in order to do that, we need to add in an absolute cell reference to F1, and we do that by adding dollar symbols to the before the letter and after the letter, which in a sense holds this cell F1 in your formula as you then extend the formula throughout the column. So now if we click and drag, you'll see that we add this 1%, which of course would be 22 calories each day, accumulating over each day until the person is then consuming 10% more than their cell reference, or their maintenance calories amount. So again, you'll probably see more or complex ways of using the cell reference, and it's a useful technique. Again, having this formula driven cells, assuming this another person wanted to use this particular spreadsheet, we could change this amount to maybe they determine their maintenance to be 2500, and all these cells will obviously change since we have set up our spreadsheet in such a way that we will use this particular cell reference rather than multiplying each cell by 2500.